last gift to you is a love song, 'cause that's all I've got left in me. Everything else fell into a blind spot. When you're in the dark, it's hard to see that the sun will rise. You can make your claim and blame it on the distance, but it wasn't the miles that drove us apart. I could pack my bags, come back to Kansas. I'm not sure my heart will.
This is Annette Mendel, and this is an Albert Torcaso production of a special edition of An Evening with Annette and Rose. Rose, how long have you been working in the current field that you're in now?
I've been working in the current field at Pleasant Time right now since 1976.
And do you enjoy your career?
Yes, I do. I've been doing the same thing, so I must enjoy it. I try not to miss any days. So that should answer your question on that one.
What would you like to see happen in 2009 that hasn't happened yet, either in your life or in the world itself?
Well, we do have a new president coming up. He is an African American. But I also would like to see a lady. And in the new future, maybe by 2012, have a woman as president of the United States.
What is the one thing you'd like to accomplish in life that you haven't accomplished yet?
Well, I never rode an airplane. That would be one thing. I like to try to ride an airplane and visit my ancestors' country, would be Italy.
If you were the President of the United States, what policies would you put in place to make life better for the poor, disabled, working poor, and middle class American public?
Now, the only thing I can really think of is try to, well, for the poor, maybe help them find better jobs so they won't be poor anymore. And for the disabled, have jobs where there's wheelchair accessible as ramps, so they can get around, and wider areas so they won't bump into a lot of things for people in wheelchairs, and people who have, say, bad hands or something, have maybe typewriters. You could special typewriter for those type of people, and if you're blind, maybe a braille stuff. And for people who already have decent jobs, maybe they could take a lower amount of pay, so everybody could be kind of even, instead of people having one person making $1 million and this person making only $10. I mean, not $10, but less money. But maybe they can work something out like that.
This past election for president is the largest turnout in American history. How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel that's a good thing in a way, but I feel that people should go out and come out and vote all the time, not just for a special man or a special lady. You should come out and vote every election, regardless rain, snow, cold, whatever. You should come out and vote all the time, not because a man of color is running and not because a woman is running. You should vote it, have a big turnout, even when the Bush was running or Clinton was running, not for just one person. I feel we should go out and vote all the time. A big turnout all the time.
Question. You said that you should vote all the time. Why should you vote all the time, and why is it important?
Well, I feel this way. I feel this way. We are Americans. We should be able to choose who to vote for, and I look at it this way: voting is part of being American, I should say, and you shouldn't. And if you don't vote, you shouldn't complain and say, "Oh, President so and so was lousy. He didn't cut the taxes." Well, hey, you voted for him. That's it. If you didn't vote, you shouldn't say anything. I just say it's a nice thing to. It's just American thing to do, 'cause that's what we were taught about in school. That it's American. And if we had time, I would do my song I did while I was in school, but I guess I won't do that. But it does go as being proud to be an American.
For the song, we'd like you to attempt to sing it. Do you think you can do that?
Well, I could try. What makes a good American? What do you have to do? What makes a good American? Let's take a look and see. Well, I don't remember it because I was only like 7, 8, 9 years old. But there was another thing we did in school that it was part of like the Pledge Allegiance of the flag, but I don't remember that. I pledge allegiance. No. I'm sorry, folks, but like I said, this was elementary school, and it's been a long time ago,
I
and
understand.
so that's why it's been long. So my memory is in the can.
Okay, are you proud to be American? If so, why? And what does it mean to be American to you?
Well, yes, I am proud to be an American, and being American to me is, well, back in the 1940s, like maybe 41, 42, women especially were not allowed to vote, and now women are allowed to vote now, and African American are allowed to vote now, so that makes it a pretty decent place to live in American. I can't say anything about any other countries because I've never been anywhere else, but I do know that women here are allowed to vote, African Americans are allowed to vote, so this is a pretty good place to live, and I personally wouldn't want to live anywhere else.
Okay, this is a long question. As an American who has not had the opportunities to get a college education either because of financial restraints or other obstacles, what do you feel the new United States Congress and President should do to ensure all Americans have a fair chance at secondary education and gaining a productive and fulfilling career which require a college degree or degrees or technical training?
Well, the only way I can answer that question, yes, I did not go to college for a couple reasons. One was because I didn't have the finances, income, and the second one, I was a pretty slow learner and reader. But if the President of the United States and Congressmen could change that by giving people grants for extra way, to earn income to go to college and get tutors and help maybe give them some, pay them to tutor us, and some people who are slow readers and slow in math and stuff like that can get help while they're in college. So I think if the President of the United States could do something like that, maybe more people would try to go to college, because those tests are kind of hard for a person who can't read very much, very good. So that is one reason why I didn't go to college,